Hey, this is Stephan Tomlin, and I'm excited to be back on Love Lake Martin. If you remember in the past, I used to do the calendar of events with Paige, and that was always fun. Anyway, I'm glad to be back today to introduce a very special guest. Super special. I have known her since 1983. It's my sister, Robin Berkowitz. Hi. Hello, Robin. We're super excited. It's a very special time in all of our lives to have Robin back in the area. She just moved her family from Canada back to the South. So it's kind of a big deal for all of us. We're just all adjusting, and she's here now. So Robin, tell us why you came back to the South.
Well, I did leave in about 2001, so it's been about 15 years since I've lived in the South. And I just kind of had this desire to go and see places and travel. And once we eventually got our fill of adventure, had a little girl, and decided what's the best place to settle down and raise a family, memories came flooding back from our childhood here at Lake Martin.
Yeah.
And your family being here, you love it, you have the most wonderful things to say about it. We couldn't pick a better place than Alexander City to do that.
I always tell people it's like the best place to raise kids. And like Robin said, I mean, we grew up on Lake Martin on the weekends. Like, we didn't take many vacations. We came here every weekend. We made all of our favorite memories. Wouldn't you say those are my favorite memories?
Yes,
I mean, we water skied. We came in the winters. We had a cave. We had the gypsy camp.
Yes.
I mean, we just ran wild. We were barefoot. You know, we had a great time.
Yeah, well, we built forts. We found caves, like she said, did fires. Like, we just kind of let our wild child run. And I think that really has nurtured Stephan and I to the point where we just love that kind of adventure. It's part of our character now.
Yeah.
Really, Lake Martin has made us bud into these people that really appreciate nature.
Absolutely.
And the resources that this area has to offer as well.
Yeah, lots of natural resources here that we love. We love to hike, and we're gonna kind of learn more about the river. We've got a lot of fun things planned. Robin literally drove this big raft. We call it the Pickle. This huge green raft. She drove it from Canada. She met us like in Yellowstone with it. She's just the craziest person. Like, who just drives a raft down? I don't know. Anyway, so there she was in the big white truck and this huge raft behind her. I'm like, well, she's here.
It goes everywhere with me. And I was really excited, actually. Stephan, as she's kind of fed me information over the years about the area and how it's developed, one part that we've talked a lot about is the natural resources here that really aren't really, I guess they're not so tapped in yet. So the river, the north part of the river here, there is one guide service on there, but that's it. Yeah, not a lot of people get out, but my love is on the river. And so when I was kind of talking about a place to move to, she was like, well, we have the best river in the state, so why not here? And I always follow the water, so.
Yeah, she, when she was little, she had this Coca-Cola bathing suit. Like, we couldn't even get her out of it. Like, it was so odd and weird, and she just wore it, even in the winter. Like, my mom was like, whatever. Just wore it her whole life. So we just knew that Robin was, like, drawn to water. She was destined to be near the water sometime, you know, in her life. So here she is. She went to Alaska. She's been to Colorado. She's lived on a glacier, rafted, Arkansas River, all kind of really, really cool stories.
And I have drugged Stephan, and every single place I've lived, drug her on those adventures too.
Yeah, we've had some really crazy adventures. What's your favorite?
It's going to be a tie.
Okay.
It's going to be a tie between the time you visited me in Colorado and we road tripped up to Telluride, did some skiing. And it's going to be a tie between that and probably our Alaska trip together.
Yeah.
Where you came. Actually, we all went with Mom.
We took a girls' trip. My mom, my sister, and I. We're all kind of adventurous, so.
And we went down the Portage River, which
we
comes
missed
off
our flight.
Yes. Which comes off Portage Glacier, and the water's just like turquoise and milky blue. It's just
beautiful.
Gorgeous. And there was a moose. We saw a moose.
We saw bears.
Yeah, we saw so much great stuff.
Whales.
Yeah,
glaciers.
We did a big whale watching
Amazing.
trip.
And then I knew after that trip that Robin was going to move to Alaska, and it happened.
A year later.
But now she's back from outer space. Anyway, Robin, we're super excited to have you back.
Yes, I'm happy to be back.